Hey guys, Zabba here, and we're gonna play Bioshock 1 today. Thought it was kind of appropriate since we know that a new Bioshock is coming out this year, and I'm pretty stoked for that. So maybe we'll do some runs of Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2. In the meantime,
They
try
told
and
me,
refresh our memory.
son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
Probably one of my favorite franchises. There's only two games
You know
in it.
what? They were right.
Such a good setting, good characters. It's like our setting, but if you went back 100 years and just kind of eschewed the technology path like 3 degrees, you would get like everything that's in Bioshock, you know. And it takes a really hard to sell concept of a city underwater, and I think makes it work. I mean, you really get to appreciate Rapture itself as a character, which is really hard to do sometimes, you know. In your character, you know, it's not a character that gets developed a whole lot, but you still get invested in it. It's been a long time since I played the first one. Long time. Remember the first time I played it? It was on the Xbox. And me and my friend were watching it. We totally got to this point right here. And then we're like, oh, wait a minute, is this the game? Because this is, years ago. And we're like, wow, this looks really good for a console game. I think this is going to be good. But I don't really play much of it when we got it, because I'm naturally afraid of everything. This game scared the crap out of me, which is, in retrospect, after you've beaten it once, it doesn't seem like it could be like a scary game. It's still not really. But for me, this is terrifying. Like right here, I would never even have gone into this thing here. It's crazy. And then the thing would shut, and I would just quick save and walk away. But I'm glad I powered through it, because man, this is such a good game. You know, like those games that come along every so often that, can take a foothold among already established games of its genre, like a Dead Space, pretty much taking the mantle from the old Resident Evil games as the primo survival horror game. It was so refreshing when it can do that. Or like a Mass Effect coming around, or Halo, when they insert themselves into the genre, and they're good enough quality to where they now have a mainstay and a following. And I thought Bioshock did that too. And I don't really think Bioshock was hyped that much before it came out. Such a good game, though. And the second one, I enjoyed the second one too. I know some people didn't, but I liked it.
To ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Andrew Ryan, what a good character.
No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
This little thing here
I rejected those answers.
tells you so much about him
Instead,
immediately.
I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small.
Yeah, his little speech here, it tells you all you need to know about Andrew Ryan.
Your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
And I always considered Bioshock as like a steampunk setting. Now, it's not really, technically it's not a steampunk setting, but I think it gives you that same feeling where it's almost what you're used to, but just things came about in a slightly odder way and therefore and over time has made this sort of unique own little atmosphere. What a great intro here. You learn about Andrew Ryan, you learn about the scale of the city, just how successful and big they built this thing at. I'm actually really excited to play this game again because it's been out for so long. And I mean, those games where you get excited to replay years later, those are the games you know they're good ones.
Just one more minute. Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
This game was so creepy.
Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. My God.
This was like the perfect example of how to get me not to play a game by myself.
Someone new.
Like some people said that when you play survival horror games, you want to like play it by yourself at night, you know, turn all the lights off. I would never play any games though. It's gotta be between 11 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon at somebody's house with all the lights on. Oh, the radio.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Now step out of this thing.
Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Oh, they'll fight at Chambers. I totally forgot about that. Their own little way to explain away respawning, I guess. More than just continuing the level like modern games do.
Just a bit more.
Oh.
How do you like that, mister?
Those little chopper things are
Now,
awesome.
kindly find a crowbar or something.
I always every time
They're sealed Johnny in before they...
every time he says find a crowbar or something, I always think it's some kind of, I don't want to say homage, or I always think it's referencing Half-Life, you know, the de facto melee weapon. Got a quick save before I go any farther. Okay.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone. No! Come on!
How do we block?
I just want to talk to you.
I forget how to block. I don't need to.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and lights a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't.
Man, whoever designed these levels,
At the garden.
somebody give that guy a raise. Oh man. Don't like Neil's at all. Your joints get all weak when you watch that kind of stuff.
Code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
You play a little bit, you see a little story. You play a little bit.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on
I don't know. Have they ever explained how the splicers get the atom from you? I don't think so.
him. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow always had been. You'll be no better off with Metal Daddy, little fish. See you floating from my...
Those masks are creepy. I don't care what anybody says. If I was like in a dark alley and somebody dressed like that in that mask came up to me, I'd run away. I didn't even think twice about it.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
The dynamic between the little sisters and the big daddies is so weird. I thought it was such a good when you finally figure out like what's going on with them.
First time plasma's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Which you really don't get the whole story until the second game. But even now you know that like they're sort of together almost. Oh. That's my plane. This place is falling apart. Oh, I'll go that way. Go that way. This little spot right here, I think I was stuck here for maybe 20 minutes. Because I think the lights go out, right? Yeah, I'm not all about that. Dead cat, okay. Zap him and whack him.
Remember, the 1-2 punch!
Oh no. Is he gonna come to me? I hear footsteps. Where is he? I thought he went that way. Crap. Didn't he go this way?
Steinman will fix me. Everything will...
That was... Steinman. The good doctor. Oh, I don't like the water thing. I always think I'm gonna get attacked every time I walk through water. Oh, I should... Uh-oh.
You come to life. Yeah.
No, please, don't do that. The whole thing will go. No!
What's going on? Oh!
I didn't touch her. I was just getting warmed up.
Are you gonna attack me? I take no chances. You could have probably just burned to death. I forgot how much this sounds. Freak me out, jeez. I feel like there's somebody everywhere. Okay.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe...
Neptune's bounty.
I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
I will find your family, Alice.
Be the lonely one when you are the lonely one. No one will be there to sing this song. Hush, Mom's gone, and Daddy too. Wait, this is happening before and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then.
Plasma's changed everything.
Oh, she's more pushing
They
my gun.
destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Oh man. You know, there's modern games are taking on this thing where you need to be like open-ended and sandbox, but when you make a linear game like Bioshock is, you can plan great things if you have the skill for it.
Are you really done this, my friend? Not some kind of...
Creeping the hell out
I'll
of me.
do
This-
what I want. It's my Adam. I earned it.
You want this ugly? Or do you want this nice? I can do it either way. Open the damn door!
What's he doing?
Come on, back here, scrub!
Charlie! Charlie, where you going?
Oh, you have a gun. Don't shoot me. Ow. What does that do? I think you get drunk if you drink too much, right? Oh, health gain but EVE loss. Dollars. First aid. Register. Ooh, books. Dollars. Corpse. Dollars. Anything good in here? Guess not. Look, a meat locker? Did you get that? Oh, I did search it. You're in water.
Spot a splicer in the water. Hit him with the electrobolt.
Yeah, drop some. Press T.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, God. What's happening?
Boy, that was creepy. Man. I'll tell you what, being like afraid of everything is the worst handicap ever. How do I use my health? I don't even know. It's not H. Is it F? Okay. Okay. Did you drop anything? But what is... Oh, I've already heard that.
Another night
G?
alone.
H?
I'm
V?
out and you're stuck in Festus,
Q?
working. Huh. Imagine my surprise.
Well, I don't know what the E
Guess
button
I'll
is.
have another drink.
So we'll
Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in
give
Rapture.
it
Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly.
What?
What happened?
That was kind of creepy.
Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, God. What's happening?
That's all I wanted to use. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
You care to tell me why you had a hole in the wall? Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going for 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Fix it.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Creepy McGee over there.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Oh! Oh! I cannot believe that he clubs that little girl. Oh man.
That's the big daddy. She gathers Adam, he keeps her safe.
Yeah, I'd say so. She got rocked. That's a good place to stop, and then we'll pick it up again next time.